MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Britt Wheatley is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Settling in now, Cesar Guzman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle, couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Guzman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Clay Murakami.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Darren Jew will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Striding into the box, Caden Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Almonte moves over. 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ladd has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Coming to the Patrick Connolly, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ladd has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus.
The center fielder.
Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
So coming to the plate, Jason Ladd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home. Weekly hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Abraham Almonte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Will Tyson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
1-2.
Popped up. Carmichael is calling for it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And he misses 2-1. Ju has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. One out and a runner on second base. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Batting it, the first baseman, Lee James.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee James, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. One and two now. Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The set and the 2-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Charlton Carmichael, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Steven Gonzalez, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses down below the knee. It's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in, Cesar Guzman. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him and decided quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Switch hitter Jerry Guerrero. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Caden Leach. Hit to short. Carmichael is up with it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batter number 8.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Patrick Connolly. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runner at second here with one man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And a time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Almonte is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The left fielder, Will.
Now to the plate, Will Tyson. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Ladd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The Indians lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Sam Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Leach has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Riding in once again, Clay Murakami. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Ruiz, seared down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. One and 2, here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar.
Stepping into the box, Omar Guerrero. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Almonte. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in, Lee James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jerry Guerrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting, center fielder, Caden Leach.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Caden Leach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Indians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Abraham Almonte. Hit on the ground toward the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Charlton Carmichael. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Leach on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Digging in once again, Patrick Connolly. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. A base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready for another shot now. Will Tyson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Steven Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2. Bounce to first. James is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Guzman.
Ready once again, Cesar Guzman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now the Mariners DH, Sam Lopez. He singled his last time up. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Lindor takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 2 and the Mariners 1. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Standing in now, Lee James. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now back
Into the box, Jerry Guerrero. Bases are empty, one man out. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, if you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Caden Leach. Hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike three. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Indians. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the seventh now in game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Next for Seattle, Clay Murakami. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play. In
now, Ozzie Ruiz. A Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jason Ladd. Lindor has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it 4-1. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Sean Armstrong.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Connolly. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
There's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
J.P. Cannizzaro comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And it misses. 3-1 now. Will Tyson is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The right fielder, number 9, Lonnie Chisenhall.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Guerrero.
Ready to take his hacks again, Omar Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Sammy Murillo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame.
Sammy Murillo.
Stepping in now, Lee James. Line, but speared on a hop. The second for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, two outs, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Digging in now for the Mariners, Abraham Almonte, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fly ball out to right field. Chisenhall giving chase. He's there and records the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
With
right
that,
fielder.
we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping in, Steven Gonzalez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners are down in order. They trail 6-1. Striding in for the Indians, Jerry Guerrero. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. The 2-1 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Guzman charging this one, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 34, Caden Leach.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Caden Leach. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off him.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Standing in, Cesar Guzman. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 9, designated hitter, Sam Lopez.
At the plate, Sam Lopez.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Last chance for the Mariners. See you later. Good night.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games. This was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Cleveland Indians get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Britt Wheatley takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland